Rowdy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel. Rowdy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. Rowdy Nation TV, let's get it. YouTube sensation Jake Paul turned professional boxer took on Tyron Woodley, former UFC champion. They fought this past Sunday night. It was a good fight. It was a good card. I watched it. It was very entertaining. My props go out to Jake Paul and his brother Logan Paul. This YouTube is something else, man. You can they've come a long way, made a lot of money on this YouTube, on the internet, and they're really big stars. And they've taken over actually they're taking over not actually taking over boxing, but they're really contributing to the world of combat sports. I'll put it that way. They're really contributing to the world of combat sports. Tyron Woodley's been in the Strike Force, which Strike Force League, which used to be on Showtime. He's also been in the UFC for a number of years. He's a 5-time UFC champion. Dana White, he was at the end of his career in the UFC. For a lot of people who don't know, he was really at the end of his career in the UFC. And my gripe with this guy was he don't throw his hands. Just like if you guys seen this fight, I think actually Jake Paul was kind of exposed, because to me, I thought I was going with Jake Paul. I thought he was going to win the fight, which he did. It was a split decision. And Tyron Woodley's saying now that he thinks that he's been robbed. Not true. I watched the fight. He didn't throw his hands enough. When he started to throw his hands, he landed the harder punches. But I will say it could have been a draw, because Jake Paul actually did fall, and he held on to the ropes to keep him up. Now, I would say a regular boxing match that they would have called that, but this is a regular boxing match. He's calling out all these former UFC stars. He's actually called out Conor McGregor too. I would like to see that. I would really like to see that. But my props go out. This fight happened in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where Jake Paul's from, but I think he lives in Puerto Rico. And it was a good card. He had some fighters that came from Cleveland. He showcased some of the fighters, some of the up-and-coming fighters out of Cleveland, and I thought that was cool, man. He's giving people opportunities. A lot of people are getting paid. A lot of people are being seen. He's made his own little niche, man, and you can't hate on that. And he's made a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know it or not, his younger brother had fought Floyd Mayweather not too long ago, and Jake Paul, when he first came on the scene, he starched Nate Robinson. I mean, there were so many memes that was on the internet about Nate Robinson. I mean, it was horrible. I don't know if you guys seen that movie. Was it Menace to Society or Boys in the Hood, where they had the dead body in the alley? Well, they made a meme with Nate Robinson. They put his body in that alley. I thought it was hilarious. But he told Nate Robinson, "Don't bring your kids, don't bring your kids." You know what I'm saying? And he, I don't know if he did or not, but he knocked Nate Robinson out. But like I said before, but I think Jake got exposed though, because this was only an 8-round fight. It was an 8-round fight, and towards the end of those rounds, Jake was getting tired, but he threw more punches, and that's what befuddles me, that you got these professional fighters that he's fighting. Well, actually, Tyron Woodley this was his hardest fight, and he admitted to that. Tyron Woodley, a former professional UFC fighter, 5-time champion, but like I said, I watch UFC, so I know, like I said before, that's been this guy's problem. He don't throw his hands. When he, once upon a time, he was that man, but, Dana White wanted him out of the UFC, actually. He did, but everybody was rooting for him, because a lot of people want to shut this kid up, you know what I'm saying? Because he's very bodacious, braggadocious, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that's what you got to do, like people say, I don't care whether you come to see me, if you like me or if you hate me, just come see me. You see what I'm saying? And That's what I feel too at Roddy Nation TV. You don't have to like the channel or love the channel. Just come listen to me. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to. We can agree to disagree. But this fight right here, it was a crazy. It was a good card. Good fights that were on the card. You know what I'm saying? But Jake Paul, he won a split decision over Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley says he's scared to do a rematch. But like I said, when you go into somebody's hometown, which he did, he went into this kid's hometown and fought an 8-round fight. Didn't throw his hands, and he lost a split decision, and now he's complaining about it. I don't think he has anything to complain about, because I heard on this fight here that Jake Paul gave him, he made more money on this one fight than he made in the UFC. That's crazy if that's true, right? That's crazy if that's true. This one fight that this kid, that Tyron Woodley did with Jake Paul, he made more money than he made in the UFC. So my props go out to Jake Paul and his little brother Logan Paul for giving these guys opportunities, for making that money, making that bread, giving his people in Cleveland, the boxers in Cleveland, a chance to showcase their talents. And I thought it was a very good card. So props out to the former YouTube sensation turned pro boxer Jake Paul. Rowdy Nation TV, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. We out.